Hey, Marieanne here, the Crochety Clogger. Thank you for joining me today. Today is Tuesday, December the 28th, 2021. Just a week ago, Christmas was around the corner, and now the new year is coming to an end just around the corner. So, wishing all of you a happy new year, if I don't see you until then. But today, we're going to do a little recap of all the donations I received from y'all's beautiful peoples this past year. But before we do that, let me show you some Christmas cards that were in the mailbox that I forgot to show on my last live. Got one here from Nancy. From She's Got Yarn Too, and it's a beautiful Merry Christmas card. Love it. Sorry for the glare there. On the inside, it says, wishing you the magic and wonder that is Christmas. From Nancy Dormeyer, I believe, is how you pronounce her last name. Thank you very much, Nancy. I met Nancy in person in Sarasota, Florida, when we had our get-together. And this one comes from Mimi Catdo, Kathy. It's a look at this. Isn't that a beautiful winter holiday scene? Lovely card. It says, the true gifts of Christmas are for the heart to enjoy. May his love always bless you, his joy always fill you, his presence always keep you close to all that is good. Wishing you God's best at Christmas and in the new year. Thank you, Mimi Catdo. Kathy. She sends, and you know what? Let me check these up here. Last week on my live, I forgot to show Karen's card. I know Karen sent me a card. There it is. It got mixed along in the shuffle. All right, so let me show you. Karen, oh, isn't that pretty? Okay, this is from Karen, our yarn addict. Isn't that beautiful? Christmas blessings. It's wishing you a very Merry Christmas. Love you, Karen. And it has one of Karen's stickers in here. A yarn addict with Karen. And she's like drowning in yarn balls. I don't think you can tell it on with the glare on there. Is there room on my book for this? I hope so. If not, I'll put it on my next book. Okay, so I just wanted to do a recap of so many of the things that have been sent to me to help along with the donations for the Baptist Children's Home. Now, as I've explained many times before, the Baptist Children's Home is not just a children's home. It's actually Mills Children's Home. There's also several other ministries within that campus. A ministry for moms and their newborn children, newborn babies. They also have a housing ministry where they can help the kids that grew up maybe in the home to transition to their own home and then out into the world. All kinds of different ministries, even for those for the elderly. So there's lots of things they could use there. Now, my intent was to take all these things before Christmas or the week of Christmas, right before Christmas. Well, when I called to make arrangements to go over there and meet someone, they said, please, do you mind wait until after the new year? So she was bombarded with lots and lots of donations, and which is a good thing. So I was sure I'd be happy to do that. I never even dawned on me. It just didn't even occur to me that they would be overrun with donations. But again, that's a good thing. Good problem, right? So I'm supposed to be meeting with her on January the 4th, I believe. And to bring all these things to them. So anyway, let's start off with what Sweet Tea, our Teresa Patton, she made up some things and sent them to me to take over there. First off, she made, now I'm gonna put this as a set because it goes real pretty together, but this is like a little soap saver pouch and a wash rag. And here's another one, same thing. And this, I think this was a Sugar Wheel Cotton, I think. Guys, remember this color. So she made a couple of little soap saver pouches and rags. And here's some scrubby dish rags. A couple of beautiful round trivets. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? These are 100% cotton. I can tell it. And here's a couple of those fold in on yourselves. There's no name for them. It's just fold in on yourself double thick. You know, hot pads or pot holders. I like those. And then here's some more dish rags or washcloths for the bath, either way. Pretty stitches, look. That pretty. Nice, good feeling cotton. And she also, Sweet Tea, made these. Oh, look at this pretty little hat. Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous. And some of these nice softies. Look at all these pretty hats there. And matching, we can also match up some of these pretty V-neck cowls. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Some of these hats will go good with that. I like that pattern. Look at there. Isn't that pretty? Yes. Now, what I'm going to do, and another thing that I did too this year for my Make 9 projects for 2021 were 9 projects that I actually was able to make and donate to the children's home as well. Now, I just did a video on that not too long ago, and I'll link that at the end. So let me get my table set up for the next. Now, other than the Make 9 things that I made for the donations, I also have a few other things here. These are messy bun hats. So I've got got 3 of them, I believe. This one I did with a little cable stitch on the brim. And then there's this one, little messy bun or ponytail hats, whatever you want to call them. And a couple of dish rags. That's that tartan plaid. I did that for one of my Make 9s as well. Just made it extra. And this one I really liked. That was practicing corner to corner. Can always practice, right? Oh, and this is Mad Mimi. That's Laura. This is her own pattern, a back washer scrubber thing. So email Mad Mimi and she'll send you the pattern for this. What else we got? I showed you my dish rags. Oh, and I've got a bunch of hats. Here's an itty bitty baby hat. Here's another itty bitty baby hat. And I made several of these hats out of this. I mixed 2 yarns together on these. They were fun. Fuzzy. Here's a blue one that didn't get sent to Hat Not Hate. Here's another one. This was a moss stitch hat. Looks like when Granny D had her moss stitch challenge. Oh, I like this one too. That I showed you the back seam. This one looks like a bucket hat until you got it on. But that's a cool hat too. I like that one. So I'll get a few hats as well. Lastly, we've got lots of baby blankets from Mama Swift and from Jax. But let's start with if y'all know Mama Swift or Jax from Creations by Jax, you know they can do some awesome things. And so let me show you these from Mama Swift first because they're on top of the pile. But anyway, look at this. And this is just a corner to corner, I do believe. But look how beautiful. Yes, it's corner to corner. Look how pretty those colors worked out. For a baby. Love it. Only problem's going to be, where am I going to? I don't want to make all that rattling noise and organize them in the bag. Oh, I love this one. Of course, I will do that, of course. This too is a corner to corner. Look at the beautiful colors. Love it. Beautiful. Here's another one. Very simple. Yeah, it's a corner to corner as well with a different colorway. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Love it. me slide these over. Okay, let's see. Oh, here's a round one. This one's really cool. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I'm not sure if I'm showing you the proper side. It's pretty on the other side too. Look how pretty that is. That is so cool. I've seen them, of course, before, because we've collected these. They've been sending me these things all throughout the year. But one last look before we go take them off, huh? This one's from Mama. All of these that so far have been from Mama Swift. Here's one more from Mama Swift. This is beautiful. Ah, it's beautiful. Okay. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Oh, it's pretty. It's so pretty. Shells, and more shells. I love this one. All right. God, that's pretty. And then the last one we have, Creations by Jaxie Poo. She sent me this one. This is from Hooked on Sunshine. It's called Yaya's Boy. Look at this beauty. Yes, I got the front towards you guys, I do believe. Look at this beauty, 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 beauty. Is that not beautiful? I love it. Oh, thank you all so very much. Now, Granny Crafter Edna, you guys know Edna. If you don't, go over there and check out Edna and her channels, Granny Crafter Edna. I'll link everybody below. Now, Edna sent me some things too that she'd made earlier in the year, but I don't have them because I already took them to the children's home. But I did, if I'm good, I'll try to find the, and I'll link it right above. I'll try to find the video that I showed Granny Crafter's Edna's things on, and I think that was a live stream if I'm not mistaken. I'll do my best to try to find that video and link it above or either in the description box. It might be kind of hard to find, but anyway, those were some beautiful things too. I do remember distinctly one thing I really want to try was it was 3 squares, 3 very large squares into a shawl, and I want to try that. I think that would be, I'm not going to forget that because I want to try. And she had also sent several lap blankets. What else did she have? Oh, there was a nice scarf, a cowl, I mean. But yeah, Edna sent several things too. But check those channels out. I will link them below. And if you guys have anything laying around and that you've made and that you don't know what to do with, consider sending them to me. I will turn around and send them over to the Baptist Children's Home. If not, you can also look up, it's NC, that's North Carolina Baptist Children's Home.org. I'll link that down below too. They accept monetary donations and all kinds of things, but they do a very wonderful job here in the area for housing not only kids but kids that turn into adults that young moms, young dads. So yeah, consider that if you don't mind. And until then, I'm gonna say adieu, farewell, adios, and we'll see you soon. Bye.